So just, if you just stand with your feet shoulder width apart, hands on your belly, we'll just start off with some deep breathing. So your knees are soft, just let everything relax, shoulders, face, hands on belly, and just take 3 deep breaths into your navel. Feeling your belly expand on the in-breath, and on the exhale, everything's relaxing. But let go, release. Just let go of anything that that doesn't serve you. It might be muscle tension, it could be emotions or thoughts. And then just putting your hands on either side of your waist, press in a little bit. And as you breathe in, feel your hands getting pushed out. And on the exhale, just push your hands in a little bit. So you're breathing into your waist, breathing into the sides of your body. And just having this awareness that the diaphragm flattens in all directions. And it causes expansion in the front, the back and the sides. So,
well, I can't feel that.
Can't feel it?
No.
So just pressing in, and then just feel you're breathing into your waist, or even just imagine that you're breathing into your waist. So you're breathing into the sides of your body, sort of really low below the ribs. Feel your belly coming out, feel the sides coming out. Don't worry if they're not. It's just have that intention that you're bringing the breath down into the lower part of the body, into the belly, so that your lungs can expand in all directions. And then putting your hands over the back, and then we're going to breathe into the kidneys this time. So just let the knees relax, and then as you breathe in, just tuck your tailbone under. And feel an expansion into the back, into the kidneys. If you can, sort of get your hands on the lower back area. You can put the backs of your hands there if it's uncomfortable with the palm of your hands. So just imagining that the breath's coming in through the nose, and it's filling up the lungs, it's filling up the chest, it's filling up the ribs. The belly expands as the diaphragm comes down, but it doesn't just expand at the front, it expands front, back and sides, because the lungs are 3D. So it's trying to sort of harness and anchor the breath deep within the body, because the more we're anchored in our breath and in our belly, the more the mind can be anchored, and then that helps to sort of calm the mind, gets the mind to be clear. Can you feel that okay? And just come back to the waist one at another time, just sometimes we sort of might be holding on a little bit here, so that might not relax, and allow the breath to come down, but it's fine. Just notice what you notice today. And then just keep breathing deeply, and we'll do knocking on the door of life. So feet are a little bit wider than shoulder width apart, knees are bent. And for this one, I think you know it, but just turning from the hips and the waist. And then as you're turning, the arms spin out, and then they knock against the belly and against the back. Keep breathing deeply into your belly, and then let your arms go, let your shoulders relax, your neck relax, your arms relax. And because you've been breathing deeply into your belly now, your hands can sort of bounce off your belly and your back, because you're full of chi. The chi follows the mind, and it follows the breath. So the mind leads the chi. So if we've got our attention now in our belly, we'll have brought our life force energy, our chi there, and then it sort of fills us up. And then if you like, we could do a little bit of a lunge side to side. So you're just going a little bit further if that feels right for your body today. And if it doesn't, then please just do what feels right for you. You could just go back to the gentle, yeah, lovely. And then just slowing it down. This is just quite nice just to warm up the body, get the spine moving, just slowing it down. And then just taking loose fists. And if you just start by knocking over your belly button and just taking deep breaths in and out. And we're going to go around the digestive system. So if you go down towards the pubic bone and then coming up your right hand side. So we're going to cover the whole of the abdomen, following the colon. And then under the ribs, going across, just go gently if you've just had your breakfast, or if you're emotional, it can be, and if you're sore, just go gently. And then down the left-hand side, back down to above the pubic bone, and we'll just go around 3 times. So this helps to sort of massage the internal organs. You bring in chi to your colon, to the digestive system. So it's quite a nice one to do just to wake it all up. Bring blood and chi to that area. And then back to your belly. Deep breath in and out. And then same over the back this time. So that point opposite the belly button, over the back between the kidneys, which is called the Ming Men. So just breathing in and out and knocking over there. Great. And then take the backs of your the palms of your hand, just slap down the backs of your legs. It'll get noisy. Backs of your legs all the way down the backs of your legs to your feet. And then when you get to your feet, go over the tops of your feet, come up the inside of the legs, into the hips, and then back down the outside of your legs. Just waking up the leg meridians. And then once more down the back or the sides, whichever you prefer. And then just gently knocking over your belly again. When you back up, come up the midline over to the heart. Deep breath in, releasing any emotional tension with a ha sound, just a whispered. Just take 3 deep breaths here. And then knocking under the collarbone on your right side or your left, doesn't matter which side, and then clapping down the inside of the arm into the hand, over the back of the hand, up the forearm, up the shoulder, into the shoulder, back down the inside of the arm, back of the arm 3 times. Everything's done in 3s. 3's a magic number. And then come right the way up to the top of the shoulder, just where it meets the neck. Cross over the top of the chest, over the heart, and then cross hands, and then come down the other side. So 3 times, down the inside of your arm into your hand, back of your hand, up to the neck and shoulder, releasing any tension there, back down the arm, back up again. Lovely. Just 3 times. Oh, back to the heart, back to the belly, and just give everything a little bit of a shake. And then wonderful. And then we'll bring in palms of your hands together, heart in over the heart, and then deep breath in, heart to sky, opening up towards the sky, and then releasing heart down towards the earth, and just tuck your tailbone under, round the back slightly. Inhale, opening up towards the sky, exhaling, round in the back. So this one's to sort of try and open the back in the front back direction. So inhale, up towards the sky. Just watch your neck doesn't go back too far. Just go back as far as is comfortable. Exhale, back in. We'll just do it a few more times. Inhale, like you're opening up the French doors, letting in the light and the air. Exhale out. Inhale, bringing in the new, the fresh. Exhale, let go of the old, the stale. Inhale, open. Exhale, release. Lovely. And then if you clasp your hands together, inhale, bring your hands up in front of you and turn in your hands so that your palms are up towards the sky, if that feels all right for you. If not, you can just have them palms facing down. So you kind of brought the hands up towards the sky. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Exhale, keep your hips facing forward, and then just exhale and just a little lean over to the side. Really exhaling, deep breath in. Exhale, deep breath in into the sides of the body, and then inhale up. Exhale over to the other side and sort of push your hands away. Keep the hip bones facing forward so you're not twisting. Breathe into the side of the body. Exhale out. Just go as far as is comfy. Inhale, stretch. Exhale out. Inhale, back up again. And then just release the hands. Give them a little shake out. And then we'll do a nice warm up for the body. It's called the pump. So bringing your hands up in front of you. I like to do this with my thumbs facing backwards. And then as you exhale, your arms come down, you bend your knees, and then the arms go out behind you. And then your arms come back to the side, you bend your knees, and you bring your arms back up. So you're inhaling. On the exhale, you drop your arms down, and then you bring the hands back up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, back up, exhale. So just find your rhythm with this one. It's good to warm up the body. It's good to let go of any energy you want to let go of, releasing it. It's also good for the lower back. So just find a good rhythm for yourself. And just try and keep the breathing nice and slow and relaxed and deep. And just imagine that you're letting go of anything you want rid of. And you're bringing more space to fill yourself up with all the good stuff. Just do another couple. And then just slowing it down. Lovely. We'll do one sort of stretch for the sides of the body as well. If you bring your hands into prayer position at your heart, have your legs quite wide apart. This one's called Swimming Dragon. So you take a deep breath in, and then you come into a bit of a squat position. And then on the next exhale, pushing your hands away from you and lean into the bent leg. So you bend the leg that you're moving towards and push your hands beyond your face. Keep your hip bones facing forward. And then the outside leg straightens. And then you inhale, bring your hands back to the centre and both legs squat down. On the exhale, push your hands away to the side. And then also turn your head away. So you're looking over that shoulder. Inhale back to the centre. Exhale, push away. Straighten the leg that you're moving away from. Inhale back. Exhale, push away. So this is called Swimming Dragon. It's a really good one. It stretches out a lot of the body, the sides of the body, the ribs, the chest, that inside leg, which is really good for the spring, which we're in at the minute, because it helps to sort of stretch out the activate the gallbladder and liver meridians, which rule the wood element. So that's what we're working on here. We'll do one more each way, and then we'll go into the swimming bit. And keep your hands together, and then start to move them across your body and just really explore that sort of side to side movement. The legs bend whichever way you're going towards, let that knee sort of shift over and bend. And you're just letting the hands swim. So you can do a deep swim or a more of a shallow swim. It could be fast or slow, depending on what your body needs. So really nice to sort of expand into the sides of the chest. Lovely. Great. And then just bringing your hands, just floating them all the way up to the top. So just finding a nice way to get them all the way up. Big breath in, stretching up, bringing the hands down, and then we'll just have a little bit of a shake out just to let go of anything that we've been holding on to. So just a little bit of a bounce at the knees, bouncing at the elbows, letting go at the bone at the back of the body, the sacrum, letting go at the back of the head. Exhale and just let go. Inhale and then release. You can make a little bit of noise and visualize that you're letting go of any tension that you might have anywhere in your body. Just perhaps bring your awareness to that area and then let it go. Same for any emotions. If you're feeling anything, just feel into them. It's fine. Just have that awareness and then just letting it be transformed. And again, any thoughts that might be going round and round, just awareness in the mind and just let everything release. Lovely. Right, then we'll go into some flowing movements. So just gently floating the arms up. Now we've kind of activated the chi. You've got a little bit to play with now. So floating the hands up, floating the hands down. Inhale, floating up, exhaling, floating down. And literally just imagining now that you're in this sort of sea of chi, and you don't really need to do anything. Your hands are just sort of floating up like feathers on the wind. Your fingers like paintbrushes, just painting, drawing energy up and down. And just feel that sort of undulation in your spine. As you inhale, the hips come forward, and as you exhale, the hips go back a little bit, and the spine just waves. It's just sort of, you're getting a little bit of a, but don't worry too much, just allow the movement to happen. There's no right or wrong. Just feeling your body. And just let go of any tension you might be feeling in your neck or your back, between the shoulder blades, your low back, your shoulders, your arms, your hips, your knees, your feet. We'll just do one more. Keep everything loose and relaxed. And then we'll go into Buddha holds up the earth. So imagine that you're gathering up energy from the earth. Bring that energy up. Hands face the lungs, and then turn the hands up towards the sky. On the inhale, on the exhale, just bring the hands, spiral them back down. Hands face the top of the lungs, and then back down towards the earth. Gathering earth energy up, helping you to stay grounded, keeping the mind calm and clear. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, float the arms down. On the next inhale, imagine that you're wave breathing, which is breathing into the belly, the ribs and the chest. On the inhale, pause the breath when you get to the top. Exhale, release chest, ribs, belly. Inhale, draw up earth energy. Inhale, expand belly, ribs, chest. Pause the breath and just exhale when you're ready. And the same thing on the way down. At the end of the exhale, just pause the breath and inhale when you're ready. Belly, ribs, chest. Just do that in your own time, a few more. And the pause in the breath just helps the mind to be clear, be still. Lovely, well done. And then if we go from the Buddha holds up the earth to the fountain, this is for the water element. The hips go back, the backs of your hands come together in front, and then you roll up the spine. Bring your hands up towards the collarbone, and then your hands go out like a fountain. Hips go forward, hips glide back. Your hands come together, backs of hands come together at the front. Roll up through the spine. This is all on the inhale as you're opening up, and then exhaling as your hands float back down again. I'll just go sideways so you can see. So bending the knees, inhale, draw the energy up. Hands open out as the hips go forward. Exhale, hips go back again. So you're pulling, drawing up as though you're drawing up water from a well or from a spring, and it's filling up your body, filling you up with clear, clean, fresh, sparkling water, going into every cell in your body, nourishing you, rejuvenating, refreshing you, cleansing out the old, purifying you. At the bottom of the feet there's a point called bubbling spring. It's just in the arch of the foot, in the centre. So just imagine that you're connecting with the earth, connecting with her water, and you're drawing that into your body. We'll do that once more, just breathing deeply, connecting with the kidney energy, the bladder. And then we'll do pulling down the heavens, just to settle everything back down again. So deep breath in, hands face forward. Inhale, arms float up. Exhale, just centre in the energy as though you're ironing out all the creases, just settling down your energy body as well as your physical body and thoughts. You're just bringing everything back down to the centre, back down to the, it's known as the lower dantian, just below the navel, inside the body. It's the safe space. And just allowing all the meridians just to, after all that energy's been floating through the body, just bringing it all back, any excess back to the centre, just to keep you feeling calm and centred and grounded. And then just placing one hand over the other, right hand first, left hand over the top. So women, feet together, and then just breathing deeply into your belly, knees are soft. And just let that internal chi, your life force energy, move you. So you might feel a little bit of a rock and a sway. This is called bamboo in the wind. So just allow yourself to be relaxed, and like a tall, thin tree that's been blown in the wind, it doesn't resist, it just goes with the movement, it goes with the external forces. So like that tree, allowing yourself just to move, just to rock and sway, knowing that you're rooted into the earth with your feet, with your mind, with your centre. You're connected to the universal energy above. You've got strength, resilience, power. And yes, you might receive knocks from life where you've got to readjust. It's not going to blow you over or cause you to break. You just go with the flow. And this is a good reminder, just that life has its turbulence, but we can stay rooted. And again, just check in with yourself. Notice how you're feeling now on all levels, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. And just come back to your intention that you set at the beginning, and whether maybe you've received any guidance, any next steps to take. or just allowing it to be a bit more embedded with you and how it feels. And then just bringing hands into prayer position and just having gratitude to yourself, to your body, and for maybe another couple of things just to think of. And when you're ready, just gently open your eyes and come back into the space.